anybody there? Hey, Lexi. Alright, well, I'm going to take a quick little break real quick, so that I can start making phone calls. I just need it to be a little more quiet just in case they hear the background noise, so just give me a second. You got a notification that time? Okay, cool. Alright guys, I will be right back. Sorry. And now it's frozen. Hold on. I hate when this happens. There we go. Yeah, I know. Sometimes it gets crazy. I went on there yesterday and or I'm sorry, I went on there today to go tell you guys that I was about to go live or whatever, um, and there was like 158 messages. I was like, oh my god. But I keep my phone on vibrate, so like I don't know, and my phone it goes off all day long because I have all of these people texting me. So yeah, I like almond joys too, Brandy. I didn't read them. No. I love you guys, but that would have taken too long. I don't even know. I know you guys were talking about like a bunch of different stuff, so and mostly it was about some girl on TikTok or whatever, but hey Lori. You're cool, Chanel. Alrighty, let's see what we got going on here. Maybe there might not be any phone calls. I don't know why nobody's answering, of course. Um, I actually went to bed somewhat early last night and got up early today, so I'm gonna try that again. Random question: when the people that are being decoys get to the point their person wants to meet, how does that work? Like, do y'all meet them or yes? So, generally, what we're gonna have you guys do is there are certain apps and websites that we use that you can put your specific area and you can tell what area they're from. Does not necessarily mean that's where they're from, but we're going to try to keep you guys to the areas that are around us. So, New Jersey, New York, PA, Delaware, Maryland. Areas like that, or people that you're going to be talking to, that's where you're going to say you're from. So, they would be meeting Jeff. So, like, we will make, like, I'll let you guys know in the class like how that's going to work. It's basically going to be once they tell you like, oh yeah, I want to meet up, like you just tell us about it, and then like we're going to give you a map of this general area so that you can tell them, okay, like we can meet here, or like we can meet here, like there's the Wawa that we generally use. There's like houses that are behind that Wawa, so we use that Wawa and just say that we live like in that area and that like it's really close to our house, so like we walk there. um so like that's a good spot. There's another Wawa that's kind of like that. The houses are a little further from that Wawa, but and then like there's a few parks that are around here, and basically we'll just give you a general thing of like what is around here, because sometimes they'll be like, oh, is there like a movie theater, is there a mall, or whatever, like how far is the shore from you. Like we'll let you guys know all of that stuff when you take the class. Yeah, Alex, I had a really hard time falling asleep last night. Just because like I'm more of like a night person. But I'm trying to get out of the habit of that just because it makes me sleep in later and then I'm really tired and groggy. And I'm trying to get myself on a better schedule, so hopefully that works. I try my sleepy time tea. Sometimes that doesn't work. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel you, Brandy. I'm like that too. Sometimes I'm like really tired and I'm like, all right, I gotta go to sleep. And then like, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go brush my teeth, like make my tea, make sure my kids are okay. And then I'm like awake. Yeah, it's really hard to fix your sleep schedule and I've like I really like my whole life I've never been on a schedule like ever. Like I always just did what I wanted when I wanted and like that was it. Never had like a set schedule, but like I really just wish I could just wake up every morning and be like, "All right, I'm gonna go brush my teeth and like take my vitamins. I'm gonna cook breakfast and then like I'm gonna go pay my bills and clean the house, like like just like a set schedule like how some people have like where they just do things repetitively, but like it's so hard for me. I don't know if it's like that for you guys too, but I have melatonin, but I have 1 milligram, which I've tried a couple times, but I feel like it doesn't really work that well, and I know they sell ones that are like 5 and 10 milligrams, so like what milligrams do you guys take of melatonin? I don't know how old your kids are, but the sleeping in days are probably almost over. My daughter's around 5:45 every morning. That's if she even sleeps. My kids sleep so good. I don't know why, but like I have always been blessed with them sleeping well. Um, I mean, like usually I will sleep in until like maybe 10 or 11 and Jeff will get up earlier than me, but I'm trying to get up at like 7, 8. I used to take 40. Oh my gosh. Okay, so like I won't die if I take like 4 of those pills that are 1 milligram. Okay, well, that's good to know. Because that's what I'm scared of. I'm like, am I gonna lay some bad gonna happen if I take too much? I take 5 milligrams, but it doesn't work for me. I'm always awake until like 1 or 2 a.m. and I can't wake up before 9. Melatonin makes it worse for me. I get even more tired and feel so drained the next day, and I had taken anywhere from 2.5 to 8 milligrams of melatonin. I get home from work around 12:30. My baby is up by 6. Ugh, that's terrible. So one day I'm working days, the next I'm swapping back to nights, then swap back. That is literally the worst brand. When I worked at Wawa before I became a manager, they would have me work back to back shifts. So like I would work 11 to 7 a.m. and then they would have me come back in at 2. Those are like the worst, like the turnaround shifts, or like work 2 to 11 and then have to go back in at 6 a.m. So yeah, that totally messes with your sleep schedule. Have you tried CBD nighttime oil? It's Tommy Chong's brand. I have not. I'm wondering where I could get that. I mean, like, I know a lot of places that sell CBD, but I don't know. Yeah, my mom actually had issues like with sleeping, and um, they prescribed her some type of medication for it, but she said like it makes her feel like really weird in the morning, so she doesn't take it anymore. So like I'm kind of nervous, like that's how it's gonna be. Like I know they have those ones that are sedatives, or however you say that. Yeah. My 5-year-old goes to bed at 9 and gets up at 9:30. He's a sleepy child, but he doesn't take naps at all and runs all day. Yeah, that's how my daughter is. My one daughter, my oldest, she doesn't take naps. I used to take 40 milligrams on weekends and 30 on the nights. I used to be extremely depressed. Oh well. There's no THC in them, but they are amazing. Yes, Alex. Yeah, I work in a chemical plant, 12-hour shifts. My sleep is non-existent without melatonin. Yeah, cool, man. That sounds like a fun job, though. I don't know what you do, but it sounds kind of fun. We're up with the chickens. You know what? It's so funny. Like sometimes, like I forget you're from Utah, and I think you're from Colorado, and I have no idea why I think that. But like I'll be like, oh yeah, she's from Colorado. I'm like, no, no, she's from Utah. I don't know why. I'm the opposite. I get too much sleep. So my naps turn into 12 to 16 hours. I don't have kids yet. Lucky my dog is lazy. My boyfriend accidentally ate a whole melatonin when he was little, and it didn't do anything to him. Well, that's good. I give my oldest, sometimes I'll give her like those gummy melatonin things. They're like 1 milligram or whatever, but they work. So he's really good about sleeping, and he's supposed to cause because he actually loves sleep. He makes me piggyback ride him to his bed every night and act like an airplane. Love swear. It's Emily from TikTok. Hey Emily, I haven't seen you in forever. How are you, girl? Operations. It can get interesting, but hate when we have problems because they can get bad quickly through. It's kind of funny. It's crazy how when you were a kid, sleep sucks so much, but as an adult, sleep is like, right. Right, but I feel like sometimes, like, if I sleep too much, like, if I sleep like 10 hours, like, I'm like groggy. Like, I'm still tired, you know? I don't understand why it's like that. Stupid. Right, but fun. Oh, you had COVID. Are you okay? I haven't gotten it, thank God. I thought I had it. I got Jeff and I got sick, but I got tested and it didn't come back positive, thank God. But yeah, that probably sucks. I know some people don't have any symptoms at all and they're like normal, but some people get really sick. Yeah, and like I said, Snow Cone never called me back yesterday. Sorry, I'm not texting much. I'm texting my boss sister and my tattoo artist all at the same time. Tattoo artist. What you getting, Caitlin? I want to get a tattoo so bad. I want to get my tattoo so bad. But I have to wait. Aw. I can't believe you guys, a lot of you guys got COVID. It's crazy. I haven't gotten it though. Troll alert. I'm still recovering as well. It's a a slow process. Look, can't read here. Really? I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, I know two people that got it. They're around the same age as me, so, but they're like perfectly normal now. They had it a couple weeks ago. I guess it's just different for everybody. Really, McKitty? That's not good. Yeah, one of my really good friends, her and her boyfriend got it a couple weeks ago. I was telling you guys, but they're good now. Alright, well, Stomach Bleed wants to talk on the phone. I just am really hoping that they are not loud. Because, like, I can hear them still, but I don't know if he can hear it through the phone. I mean, I could always just say it's a TV, but no, I'm not Brady LOL. And I'm getting a fish from Lilo and Stitch with the PJ sandwich in its mouth LOL. And my tattoo artist is want me to put teeth on the fish. If you have a picture of it, like before you get it done or even after you get it done, please let me see it because I really want to see that. I think it hits different the way that you said that. Um, but yeah, definitely it's gonna be worse for you. Especially because you have health issues. Because I definitely heard that like if you have health issues already, that it's bad. Just tell them your mom is home, so you put on the TV so she can't hear them. She can't hear you talking. I know, but it's like, I don't know. I guess like if you were on the phone, it wouldn't be that loud anyway, unless you were like up close to the TV. So that's true. I doubt it though. Like he's like an oblivious person. I want to get tattoos for my kids so bad, but like I don't know what to get. I don't want to just get their name. Like I want to get something like, I don't know. I was really obsessed with those like things where like they add all of the letters together and then it becomes a symbol. I was like obsessed with those and I wanted to get those for my daughters. But then I was thinking about it and I'm like, they're just squares though. You know, like a square with lines in it. I don't know. Yeah, he isn't. I bet I'll send you the picture on Instagram and then I'll send you one after it's done. Okay, Caitlin, I definitely want to see. His TV will drown at anything you have going on. Alright, well, here we go.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm over a friend of mine's helping him work on his shed. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were busy. I'm going to sleep soon, but I just wanted to talk to you.
Oh, you're alright. How is she? How was your day?
It was pretty good. School was pretty boring, but how was your day?
Oh, the usual. Nothing really interesting.
You have any plans for tomorrow?
I mean, probably helping my buddy out here. I've been doing some stuff here.
What, tomorrow too?
Yeah, yeah. What are you gonna do other than your classes?
Just watch TV. I had Taco Bell for dinner. Got a shower. Just the normal stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Man, my back's fucking hurting.
Oh,
Not,
that stinks.
not my back, my back, my arms. Mm, I missed you.
Oh, I missed you too. What'd you say?
I sneezed.
Oh, bless you.
Well, thank you. Uh, Alright, baby, I'm gonna let you get to sleep, and you need me, text me, if not gonna be here. I'm gonna get back busy before I get lazy.
Okay.
Alright,
Good
good
night.
night.
Yeah, that guy asked he said, how old is she 2 times? I wonder why. That's why I purposely said, I had school. No, he didn't answer him. And if he did, he definitely said it under his breath because I never heard him answer. But I think that's why he got off the phone like that. Yeah, he said it 2 times. Snow cone just texted, but I doubt he's gonna want to call. Man. Yeah, right, Paula. Yup, that's the second time. Yeah, he's getting. And like, I don't know if it's because like maybe he like has talked to younger girls multiple times. Maybe he was asking because I sounded young on the phone. I don't know, but I'm thinking about it, right? And remember how I said to you guys, like, that when he sent me that screenshot or whatever of me on the place we met or whatever, and he was like saying that I was cheating on him or whatever, there was a picture of a girl and she looked really young, like, I wanted to say my age, but you know what I mean, like younger. But some people look younger. I don't really know, but whatever. And I was like, oh, who's that girl you're talking to? And he's like, oh, it's my sister. And I was like, oh, well, I guess your sister looks the same age as me or something like that. And then I was like, yeah, I don't know why you keep saying that. Meanwhile, you're on that place we met too. And then he was like, well, my daughter's in the hospital. We shouldn't be fighting right now or something like that. And he'd like cut it short because he knew he was wrong. So like, it's just really confusing and I really want to figure it out. But he did make me his cover photo on Facebook. So yeah, Tanya. Thank you, Kala. I appreciate that. Oh man. Hey, Tanya. It's nice to see you back. It's so funny. I feel like you guys like start getting on later now than earlier. Cause like I don't know, maybe it's just because we're on longer, but like the viewer count definitely jumps like when it hits like 10. Can you text him and be like, why the guy in the background asking about me? Are you embarrassed to? Yeah, that's a good idea. I wanted to say that, but I wanted to say it on the phone, but I'm itching for him to meet up. Love to see that video. I know, I know. I wish he didn't. Like, he doesn't live that far, but he lives kind of far. So it's like, ugh. Yeah, let's see how he responds. He'll come up with some dumb excuse like, he wasn't talking about you. Man. Oh, man. Um, Again, I since there's some more people on here from earlier, if you have Patreon, please make sure you update your t-shirt size and your address. If you've had Patreon for 3 months, your merch items getting sent out this month. So please make sure that's up to date so that that can get shipped out to you. So there's about 20 something people that did not put in their address. I'm not sure if, like I said before, if you canceled your pledge, you might not be eligible for it anymore. I don't know if, like, in order to get it, you have to be continuously pledging. Um, but I do know that there was 30-something people. Let me see. Yeah. 34 people. Oh, thank you, Camilla. I appreciate that. I really do. He probably say it's for someone that died. Let's see. Of course not, baby. I just showed him pictures of you, and he says, I got a beautiful young lady. I would never be embarrassed of you, babe. You know better than that. So Katie, we have 3 tiers. The first one is 10, the second one is 20, and the third one is 30. They do all come with different things. The first tier doesn't get, merch because it says there's no eligible items for the first tier for the price range because they only let you add things depending on the price of the tier. So the second and third tier do have merch and the first one doesn't, but they all come with separate like things of what comes on each tier. And it will tell you that when you check it out on there. In order to check out the Patreon, though, you do have to go through the flow page because it's 18 plus content. Really, Camilla? Well, you're welcome. Um, Tanya, I'm not really sure. I know that there were some people that were just having Twitch and YouTube open just to like try to bump up, for Twitch, but usually we only have about 6 people on Twitch, sometimes less. So I'm not really sure. You said, what is she sitting in front of? What do you mean? Like this? It's my closet doors. I'm sitting on the floor. Yes, that's a month, Katie. Uh-oh, he's calling back. Hello?
Embarrassed you.
Well, I don't know, because he kept asking you the same question. I couldn't really hear what he was saying, but you weren't answering him, so I don't know.
He was picking on me.
Aw, why?
Just messing around.
I asked you if you were his girlfriend.
Oh.
He wouldn't answer.
Oh.
Yes, she is. She's my baby. I told him, I said, out of all the girls I've ever been with, man, you're the most mature one I've ever been with.
Aw, that's nice.
But no, I never dreamed you'd ever even ask me a question like that.
Well, I was just confused. I don't know.
But don't be, because that never happened.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I thought, I read that message, I'm like,
What did you say?
I said, I read that text, I was like, that couldn't have been Nikki that just sent me that text.
Oh. Yeah, well, I gotta go to bed anyway, because it's getting late, but I'll text you tomorrow, okay?
Yeah, I can't believe it's 10 o'clock already, but alright, baby. I love you. Good night.
Good night. I'm dead. He definitely asked the age, though. He did not say, is that your girlfriend? He said, how old is she? So, yeah, 14-year-old's the most mature one you've been with. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Hey, Alyssa. I might have missed some of your nightly lives. It's because I've been focusing on college. That's totally fine. We actually have most of you guys know who he is, badass name. He's helping us with editing our videos so that we can just have the phone calls like from our lives. Like we'll still keep the lives up But like we're gonna have a separate section just for the phone calls so that like if you guys miss them, like you can just go watch the phone call instead of having to go through the whole live, and it makes it a lot easier for you guys. So I'm really excited about that. He's working on that now, and I really appreciate that. We really appreciate that so much. Like how many other underages has he been with? Right, right, right. Alyssa, you were the one with the iced coffee maker, right? I was waiting for you to get back. Like, did you like it? Oh, Tori, you're here. Yes, you guys are awesome. I really appreciate you guys. I'm still sewing my life away. Oh, Chanel, I wish you lived closer so you could teach me. Off topic, but your messy bun is way better than I can do. To be honest with you, Kayla, I've been doing my messy bun like this for I would say probably 4 years. I started doing it like this when I worked at Wawa because I hated wearing the hats. Because like they had hats, but you necessarily didn't have to wear them. You just had to wear a hairnet, and I would just wear the hairnet instead of the hat because I hated the hat. Or I would wear a visor, but everybody told me I looked really weird in a visor, so I stopped wearing a hat at all. Yes, I use it every day, saving me money on Dunkin' and Starbucks. Is it comparable, Alyssa? Like, is it worth it? Because I will really get one. Because I get Dunkin' almost every day, and I love my Dunk. I think, oh my gosh, I think I left my Dunkin' out there. Oh my god. I hope it didn't melt. I'll be right back. I totally forgot about it. I know this is a weird question, but Lexi. Oh. Yes, Lexi is very alive. Hello, Kayla. One of my friends told me that the people with the tool besides their names are bots. Oh, Camille. So some of them are bots. I know exactly what you're talking about. You can actually set up bots, like bot accounts, that do automatically answer questions for you, but we are not that fancy. Um, yet. But yeah, all of our mods are real. Alyssa, did you disappear on me? Oh, there you go. It's the Mr. Coffee Iced Coffee Maker Target. Wait, they have it at Target for $30? Oh, I thought it was like 60 something. I think it compares, depends on what ground coffee and creamer, but you could get Dunkin' brand both. Tyranny syrups are really good. I'm gonna get one, lol. Yes, I think I'm gonna get one too. Right, who needs bots? I'm gonna show you the syrup that I use. It's funny you just said that. I use this one because this is the one that Wawa uses. But the syrup is really good. I do recommend this one. But I do have, so is it just like regular ground coffee? I already have Dunkin' coffee. Like the ground coffee. It's called Mick Coffee or Mr. Coffee. Oh, no, Melissa, it's so good. Yes, Rachel, I don't know what's going on with it, but yes, there was two calls, but they were from the same person with stomach bleed. Definitely go check them out though, because they were pretty interesting. I think so, Renee. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, that's where I found it, Alyssa. It was on Amazon, and I actually put it in my Amazon wish list, but I was like thinking to myself, I'm like, why is it like 60 something dollars? I would check the app. Yeah. I mean, I go to yes, you and it comes with a tumbler. Okay, cool. Yeah, I go to Target somewhat often because I try to do couponing there, so I plan on going there either tomorrow or the next day, but because I got to get some more stuff. That's awesome though. We have the Mr. Coffee one at my job in stock, so I may grab one and take my chances. Yeah, I definitely want to try it. What creamer do you use though? What I get is I would have to get liquid sugar too, but I get caramel cream and liquid sugar. So like does anybody happen to know what creamer Dunkin' Donuts uses? My grandfather makes his syrup homemade. I have always tried to get him to sell some samples, maybe at Walmart or something, but he said he wants his recipe to be only for his family. He could have. That's awesome. Maybe, when it gets passed on to you, maybe you could do that. Where do I find the Wawa syrup? This is the syrup that Wawa uses. It's Torini or whatever. They use this brand for the mocha, the caramel, the white chocolate, and the pumpkin spice, which is only seasonal, but they sell it at Walmart like this. I have seen at some Walmarts, so like Wawa gets the real big ones that are like this and it comes with a pump. Um, but I have seen them at Walmart a few times, but they're in like that, that aisle where they have like it's kind of like how it is at Sam's Club. Like they're the big things of it. Like they'll have the really big ketchups or like the big pickle jars or the mayo. Like sometimes they have the real big ones in the aisles. But I just got this one because I couldn't find it. They are kind of expensive. I mean, it's not that expensive though. This was like I think $4, $5, but it's definitely worth it. I don't know what kind of caramel Dunkin' uses, but this caramel is definitely good. Dunkin' Donuts is extra extra cream. They sell it at Walmart and Kroger. Don't they have the Dunkin' brand creamer? Wow, I can't even type on my iPad today. I'm not 100% sure, but I want to ask them. I mean, this one girl that works at Dunkin', we're cool, so she would probably tell me. I've been using Dunkin' coffee and Starbucks white chocolate creamer. Sounds pretty good. The pumpkin spice is really good. It makes me upset though because like I hate when companies just throw stuff out. Like Wawa, like once pumpkin spice is discontinued, they literally throw out all of the syrups that are pumpkin spice. Like why not just use them until they're gone? Like there's so many people that like pumpkin spice, but yeah, I do like their pumpkin spice syrup. I have Krispy Kreme K cups right now. but usually I use the Dunkin' K-Cups. I have Dunkin', I have the Krispy Kreme, I have a Starbucks kind, which I don't like, and then I have hot chocolate ones. The creamer I just said is the Dunkin' creamer. They sell it at Walmart. So it's called Dunkin' Donuts. Wait, is it called Dunkin' Donuts or is it just extra cream? I'm confused. Well, all this talk now, I want coffee. It's like drinking liquid pumpkin pie. The way you say syrup makes me giggle. Why? Do you say syrup or do you say syrup? Syrup. That's how I say it, right? Syrup. Yeah. Syrup, and I don't know. There's another way to say it, but I can't think of it right now. It's called Dunkin' Donuts. Okay, I'm definitely gonna try to get that coffee maker. Okay, Alyssa, I appreciate that. It's literally pink and orange. Okay, so what? They use their own brand, I'm assuming? Thank you, guys. Well, now I'm not gonna answer Sassy Pants. Just send me a voice recording of you saying it. Yeah, I'm waiting on Snowcone to answer, but I don't know if he's gonna want to call tonight or not. Dunkin' uses Garlic Farmer Creamer. I worked there. Do you know where you can buy that? I want to make the exact coffee. Like, I literally just want to ask. Wait. So if you used to work there, can you just tell me exactly how it's made? Like, all the brands? Can you just release the Dunkin' iced coffee for me? Syrup. Yeah, it's syrup. Syrup. I don't know. I love vanilla cappuccinos. I'm not like much of an espresso fan. It depends. Like I will sometimes drink lattes, but when I get lattes from Dunkin', like I usually will only get them if like if they're the $2, like for the 2 to 6 p.m. or whatever, but I get a large or I get a medium, like they say, but I just tell them to put it in a large cup with extra cream because yeah, it's too strong. Same thing with Wawa. I always get a 12 ounce and then make it into a 24 with creamer. If you have a Kroger near you, check there for the McCoffee iced coffee maker. I know they don't have the stores in New Jersey, but for those that may have one. Yeah, I was going to say, Renee, I don't even know what a Kroger is. But I really want to get one. And if they're only $30, like, that's like what? 10 days worth of Dunkin'? Maybe less. Maybe like 8 days of Dunkin'. It's worth it. It's like a week. I'm gonna save a lot of money. Really, Lexi? Yeah, I've never been to one. I don't know if they have them in Florida, but when I went to Florida, I didn't see any there either. Although when I went to Florida, we went with like our friends and stuff, and I was so upset because there were so many sunflower patches that we passed on like highways and stuff. And I know it sounds weird, but I just wanted to get out and go like frolic in the field, but nobody else wanted to, so. But that's all I really remember about driving down south. It's so worth $30. Yeah, it sounds like it. And I really want it now. Alyssa, thanks for putting me on. I hate Starbucks, honestly, Melissa. but Dunkin's pretty good. Yes, they put ice and old-fashioned cold brew. And for a large, they put 4 pumps of liquid sugar, 4 pumps or 4 cream, 4 pumps of whatever flavor shot you want. Yeah, I knew all of that, but old-fashioned cold brew. So what? Basically, it's already cold when they pour it in there. I don't have Giant either, Erica. Where, Brandy? I need to know. I would have frolicked. Alexis, I don't know yet because of COVID. I don't want to start planning it because what if COVID's still around at that point and then we have to cancel everything and lose a bunch of money. Plus, we want to save up some money for it. So, yeah, I'm not sure yet, but I'm hoping COVID ends soon so we can start planning. I'm so excited too. So do they have, so like, then maybe should I get a cold brew maker? I'm so, I just, um, yeah, Tanya, I'm figuring so. Yeah, but when I worked at Wawa, I made this drink that was so much better than a Dunkin' drink, and it was free because I worked there because of the way that I made it. So, like, I would get like a cup of ice and I would fill it like, I would put a bunch of caramel in there. I would put like 4 pumps of caramel in it, and like, I would fill it 3/4 of the way, and then I would put half and half creamer in it, and oh my god, it was bomb. Like it was so much better than Dunkin', but like it's impossible to make it at Wawa because like I mean I could just bring this in there and just make it that way, but then I would still have to pay like $2 for it, so I'd only be saving $1 since I don't work there anymore. When do you normally do your lives till? So it really just depends. Usually we try to aim to go live between 7 and 8. But lately we've been getting on a little bit later. But generally I'll stay on for an hour, sometimes 2, sometimes 2.5. It really just depends. But like I know YouTube sucks with notifications. So if you sign up for the group me that we have, it's just like a chat group thing. I always put out notifications before I go live, like 15 to 20 minutes before. And usually I'll let you guys know if we're not going to go live that night if you're interested in that. Yeah, I know that there are Giants around, but I don't think they're in New Jersey, but they're in like PA and stuff. Cold brew takes longer. I have one and was too lazy to wait for it. Yeah, I know. Cold brew does take long. It does take so long to make. When I worked at Wawa, there was this girl that got an cold brew every single day. And she came in the one day and was like, yeah, I'm going away to college and like, I really like your guys' cold brew. Like, is there a way that like I can buy a lot of it? So like basically they used to come in these big like batches of like really thick like cold brew. I don't know how to explain it, but it's basically like not watered down at that point, so it's like really strong, and you pour it into like 3/4 of a gallon of water. And basically, what I did was I just charged her for like however many cups it made, and it was like $30. But she was like, "No, I want it. Like, I don't care." And I'm like, "Okay." I watched a stream and they played bingo. You got a free bingo board, and the board would fill out on its own. How do you do that? That's interesting. All right, good night, Lexi. I'm gonna get off of here in a couple minutes too, but yeah. Cause the barista is brandy. That's how Wawa is too, though. It's the drinks that they've been coming out with lately. Like they have like all this special crap you can put in it now. But it's not that hard when she. Well, actually, I mean, I don't know about Starbucks, but I know at Wawa we had a screen that literally tells you what the order is, so like it's easy to make. But I don't know about Starbucks. Really, Alexis? That's awesome. Cold brew concentrate so nasty. Oh well, me and my friends used to take shots of it at the cafe. Got you wired. Ooh. I mean, Wawa's cold brew was actually pretty good, but yes, that's exactly what it was, Tori. Wawa, LOL. Yeah, Wawa, good old Wawa. You have to memorize the menu at Starbucks. Oh yeah, you worked there. That's cray cray. That's so sad though. Like you'd think they would try to make it easier on you guys, and I'm sure people mess up drinks all the time because of that. That probably save them a lot more money to just buy a screen. Because I know even working at Wawa, I would mess up drinks occasionally, and like having that screen definitely saves a lot of people time. Alright, guys. Well, I am going to get off for the night. I love you guys. One more time. Patron, please fill out your addresses and your t-shirt size if you have Patron and you've been subscribed for 3 months. Yeah. And for tier 1, you will be getting the exposure video after I get off of here. I'm just gonna post it to you guys. So you guys will be able to see that too. We still got the raffle that's gonna go off on February 1st. Oh jeez, But yeah, guys, I'll probably be on tomorrow night too. Maybe not. I might take a day off either tomorrow or Friday. I don't know yet. But yeah, I love you guys and I hope you guys have a good night and I will talk to you later.